Welcome to So AmA aka Denise. I hope you find what you are looking for. Thumbs up the video and share. Now let's get it. Enjoy.
In Greek mythology, Guardian, Protectress, also called Gorgo, was one of the three monstrous Gorgons, generally described as winged human females with living venomous snakes in place of hair. Those who gazed into her eyes would turn to stone. Most sources describe her as the daughter of Phorcys and Ceto, although the author Hyginus makes her the daughter of Gorgon and Ceto. Medusa was beheaded by the Greek hero Perseus, who then used her head, which retained its ability to turn onlookers to stone, as a weapon until he gave it to the goddess Athena to place on her shield. In classical antiquity, the image of the head of Medusa appeared in the evil-averting device known as the Gorgonion. According to Hesiod and Aeschylus, she lived and died on Sarpedon, somewhere near Cisthene. The 2nd century BC novelist Dionysios Skytobrachion puts her somewhere in Libya, where Herodotus had said the Berbers originated her myth as part of their religion. The three Gorgon sisters Medusa, Steno, and Euryale were all children of the ancient marine deities Phorcys, or Phorcys, and his sister Ceto, or Keto, chonic monsters from an archaic world. Their genealogy is shared with other sisters, the Griae, as in Aeschylus's Prometheus Bound, which places both trios of sisters far off, on Cisthene's dreadful plain, near them their sisters three. The Gorgons, winged with snakes for hair, hatred of mortal man, while ancient Greek vase painters and relief carvers imagined Medusa and her sisters as having monstrous form. Sculptors and vase painters of the 5th century BC began to envisage her as being beautiful as well as terrifying. In an ode written in 490 BC, Pindar already speaks of fair-cheeked Medusa. In a late version of the Medusa myth, by the Roman poet Ovid, Metamorphoses 4.794-803, Medusa was originally a beautiful maiden. But when Neptune, Poseidon, had sex with her in Minerva, Athena's temple, Minerva punished Medusa by transforming her beautiful hair into horrible snakes. In most versions of the story, she was beheaded by the hero Perseus, who was sent to fetch her head by King Polydectes of Seriphus because Polydectes wanted to marry Perseus's mother. The gods were well aware of this, and Perseus received help. He received a mirrored shield from Athena, sandals with gold wings from Hermes, a sword from Hephaestus, and Hades' helm of invisibility. Since Medusa was the only one of the three Gorgons who was mortal, Perseus was able to slay her while looking at the reflection from the mirrored shield he received from Athena. During that time, Medusa was pregnant by Poseidon. When Perseus beheaded her, Pegasus, a winged horse, and Chrysaor, a giant wielding a golden sword, sprang from her body. Jane Ellen Harrison argues that her potency only begins when her head is severed, and that potency resides in the head. She is, in a word, a mask with a body later appended. The basis of the Gorgonion is a cult object, a ritual mask misunderstood. In the Odyssey, Homer does not specifically mention the Gorgon Medusa.
So AmA Denise Jordan thanks you for listening and or reading this. If you have any question, you can place a comment under this video. Grand Tangi and much love to all. Peace.